So, what's up, guys? Today I'm gonna show you, obviously in the title, Redstone Launcher Strat. I guess it's not really a strategy. It's basically a late game. You have to build a Redstone Launcher, uh, because as long as the enemy player exists, it's really hard to attack them really late game because they probably have like double wall, even triple walls. Like there's basically no strategy can do it unless you basically just build redstone launchers. So this is definitely not some sort of original strategy, but I'm just trying to show you what I'm doing this match, and I actually failed the first time, but I managed to come back and finish them off. So I will just show you the strategy. So let's just, without further ado, let's just start it. And this is, and for reference, this is my first commentary video. So if you see if I am mumbling and stuff, just you know that, yeah, it's my first like commentary. But get right into it. I will just skip a little bit and start the match. And obviously they have like a really funny glitch that people just like glitch back to the stairs. And first start, I like to just equip the redstone launcher, obviously, because you're gonna use the redstone launchers. So and first you need to get a stone. This is really interesting enough. Really interesting because I placed on straight a lay here because I know my teammate is gonna gather wood. Oh, I actually placed on wood, but I mean to get a stone. Okay, I mean to gather stone, but like I guess my teammate gather the wood, gather the stone. But you need to gather the stone because the redstone upgrade actually need a lot more stone than the wood. And the redstone launcher, if you guys don't know, needs 600 stone and 400 redstone. So you definitely need to uh mine a lot of stone early on. So I'm just gonna build operate center, uh, and right now they are gathering stones. It's actually really interesting because usually like whenever I think of Minecraft, a lot of people are just going and just gather like wood, but they are actually getting stones, which is really good. Everybody's gathering stones, which is really good. And what I'm trying to do right now is I'm trying to like go to the Nether, the Piglin camp, trying to get the lapis and also the crystal, so I can start to make the gathering redstone upgrade. And I don't know what I'm trying to do here. Yeah, I'm waiting for the stone to finish, but I don't know why. I'm kind of just like just looking around, not doing anything. But you shouldn't be doing that. You should just directly go to the piglin alt camp. And right now, the piglin trying to attack our base, right? So I'm trying to kill all the piglins. By the way, I'm really bad at this melee combat. I'm so terrible at it. But later on, you're gonna know why I'm saying this. But you just try to kill the first wave of piglins, so you get lapis. You get 23. Right now I'm probably gonna get like 24 lapis, 20, 30 lapis. Actually, it's really good. And right now I'm just gonna build like you have to kill the piglin so you can build this spawner. Always build the cobblestone golem, because they have more health, they do more damage to the buildings. So you doesn't need a lot. You actually just need like 6 or 5 of them. It's totally fine. And try to focusing on the mine. Always trying to focusing on the this kind of mining machine than the tower, because the tower actually give you less crystal. Although in trade off, the tower actually have less health. So yeah, and right now I have passive region, so my teammate can have some troop too, I guess. But I'm just focusing on doing this, and I'm also looking to the other side. Like if you see like a little bit, you can if you can see on the top right, like there's actually a blue player there. They actually doing this, so I'm pretty cautious about it because I don't know if they really want to like I don't know if they're going to rush like the Redstone 2, and maybe even worse, like this kind of strategy really countered by the even earlier rush. So they basically just doesn't even build wall; they just straight up rush you. That is basically a 99% of the player couldn't even handle that. But this strategy, like that strategy, really countered this strategy. So, anyways, trying to look what they are doing and clean up the peakling so my golem doesn't take a lot of damage. And the archer tower is actually not really doing that much damage, and sometimes it doesn't even hit you, doesn't even hit the golem. So it's actually, you can just ignore the tower, and I'm basically pinging back, so I'm just gonna be safe. I don't want to contest the other side of the camp. I just want to make sure I build up my gathering redstone upgrade. So is each is costing 25, so I can build like 4, 3. I built 4, but like but you, as long as you know, like you can only have like 3 upgrades. So I'm just basically waiting for them to finish, one of them to finish, so I can build another one just to be safe. You don't have to build 4. You can actually just build 3. That is totally fine. But if you make like, I just want, so because I'm gonna gather redstone like non-stop, so I kind of want the capacity to be a little bit higher. So whenever I hit like 400, I have a little bit extra if I failed. As I said, I actually failed the first time. So I can have another chance, second chance. And this strategy is really like, if you doesn't really succeed in second chance, you probably just gonna lose. So it's really early game strategy. Like if you doesn't like, because you put so much resources into redstone, like it's actually like you cannot do anything other than that. You can also summon some zombies, but like the zombie is more like a tank rather than just like a dealing damage. So the zombie is not really that good, but I guess it's better than the cobblestone golem, I guess. But anyways, right now I'm trying to go to the jungle, because if you guys don't know that, the redstone always spawn at jungles, and I'm also going to scale their base later on. So I'm basically just gonna just go into the look at this. Like there are so many redstone in the jungle. Don't ask me why, but that's just how this game works. And I accidentally placed down wood. I should place down like redstone. So right now I'm basically just looking for like where the redstone is, so I can have like a good idea where it is. So after the LA finished, because they were mining cobblestone if I remember correctly. So they can just mine this right after this. I really like to put 3 LA like right next to each other, because it just I just really like, just remember this, like it's like whenever your LA is not working, they are wasting. They are like, the enemies are gaining more resources than you. So just please, if you are new to this game, or I guess everybody's new to this game, me included, but like if you're playing this game, make sure your LA is like busy 24/7. Like if obviously my LA is not busy right now, like I still have one, but I'm basically just scouting their base. I'm just looking at their base. They're making like a rectangle base. It's really basic, and that guy actually come here and he actually managed to kill me. Like I said, I'm terrible at PvP. I'm not. I'm not saying this. It's just super hard for me to track them. And sometimes he can just hit me from like 10 miles away too. Like I don't know how the sword ranges. It's just, and I got panic. I'm just turning around doing nothing and just panic running, and I cannot run. They have the tiger, and I couldn't do anything. I couldn't run. Like they gonna catch me. Obviously, he deserves a kill. Um, he's just better player than me. What can I say? Uh, anyways, I'm actually not gonna give up yet. That is a reason why I kind of just scouting their base, because I kind of just want to look at their base shape, because sometimes they will build like a base that is so big that to a point like you can't even like do the redstone thread. they will just cover it with walls. But that is really countered by the just normal truth, because if you're gonna build a really large base, you're gonna sink so much resources. So I right now I'm basically just trying to find a place that I can set up my, I guess, outpost, you can say. Like, it's basically just like a rectangle, and I see this tiger, because like this tiger is really good, because it runs super fast. It's like the fastest in the game. So like when we try to run away and stuff, it really helps. So anyways, I find like this place is actually pretty bad, to be honest. But I decided to build here. So you need to build this really fast. I highly recommend you to build walls before you build the redstone launcher, because if you're building the redstone launcher first, if they see you, it's basically game over. If they know what you are building, what you're gonna build, it's basically game over. They're gonna try to rush you, because their spawner is basically at their base, so they can just rush you really easy and just take you down. So I basically just built a base right now. Build a temporary base, and I built a tower, but you actually doesn't even need a tower. I just want to be safe, but I think tower in this game are just pretty garbage, because like sometimes it doesn't even hit their shot, and the fire rate is super low. And as you can see, that guy doesn't really respect my strategy. So they actually just like ignore that, and he just sent like a group of troop to try to destroy my base. I'm not gonna allow that to happen, obviously. But the best thing is they already know where I am. So I'm gonna make a wooden golem. This golem is actually it's kind of a counter to the cobblestone golem, like this wood one that shoot arrows. So I'm basically just put it down here, and I'm just let them to kill them. So anyways, 375 redstone right now. We still have 375 right now. We still need like 25. I don't know what I'm doing. I probably should just literally trying to do this. So yeah, I try to gather it, obviously, and it's enough. It's gonna be really funny if my teammate just literally use some of the redstone. And I remember this. I got into the mushroom, so I used the mushroom. I step onto the mushroom so I can jump really high, so I can just get into this. And I'm actually surprised that the wood golem is actually not killing them. It's actually pretty. That's really just cost the game. It's basically cost my first attempt, because I saw the golem is dead, but it actually not dead. Like they're still alive. So that's really bad. So at this point, I was just trying to build walls. So here's the strategy. Like whenever you look where it's gonna broken, you just build a second wall. You don't have to build like double wall. And right now I have a redstone launcher. This guy clearly know what I'm trying to do, and this guy is really good, because later on he almost got me the second time. Right now I'm just basically building, and I make a fatal mistake that I doesn't even place there, and he, like, the wall is almost finished, but I doesn't really place there to block into this, and I ended up let the cobblestone golem in, and I tried to summon my wooden golem, but it doesn't really work, and I kind of just panic, and he's chasing me all around the redstone, what is this called, the redstone launcher, and he ended up killing me, and he actually can just go through that. I doesn't even think of that, because I was in the heat of the moment, so I don't even know. So that guy actually got me, but I'm not yet give up yet. But I'm not give up yet. I was trying to go back and trying to see if I can secure the base again. This is obviously gonna be really risky. I usually just recommend you just find another place, because they probably just gonna keep looking at that place and just see what they're doing. So I'm kind of just like making like a little small mistake. It definitely can do better. I think I can definitely do better. So I was trying to get back and get my revenge, but like that guy doesn't really bother me anymore. he just basically let our troop like he just destroy it. But I mean, there's no way I can save it anyways. So they destroyed the redstone launcher, so the first attempt is failed. Uh, and right now we still have 100 redstones. Uh, we can try to build. There's like 3 deposits in like really close, and it's really there's not a lot of piglins and stuff. By the way, if you guys don't know that piglin can destroy your ally, so just to be careful. Like whenever you place down resources, sometimes you just place down like a resource and you wonder why it disappeared. It's probably because the piglin destroyed. So I'm trying to take back the base with some like wooden like golem. This kind of troop is really remind me of like a card in in Clash Royale. It's like, but except he's walking, he can fly. It's like a rare card, if you know, you know. And this guy is actually a friendly. Like this guy is actually a friendly. I actually thought like this guy was an enemy, to be honest. And we still got like 200 redstone left. We got plenty of stones, so we don't need to worry about the stones. So right now I'm basically just trying to think what I'm trying to do. Like I think I was trying to build a second wall. I think the second wall is pretty important, especially whenever they doesn't know like where you're gonna especially like you know that they're gonna attack you. So double wall is definitely like a really, I recommend you to make a double wall for the redstone launcher. But it's not gonna matter. You will see like what happened next. But so this guy actually know. I actually want to shout out to this guy. This guy actually know what I'm trying to do. Like he obviously knows that like I'm trying to do something here. He need to cover me to do something. So good for him, I guess. And right now I'm basically just putting down redstone launcher. Like we have just enough redstone to do it, and block out everything. I even block out my friend. I'm so sorry. And my another teammate coming and help, which is really good. Although there's not a lot of troops, I basically just close myself in, and I actually built a ton of wall here. Like I think later down the line I built like three layer of walls. So I'm just trying to be as safe as possible. Just remember, whenever you build this, they're gonna try to come back. They're already back. Look at that. Like that players were already back. They and for some reason the first shot doesn't really connect. I don't know why. But yeah, I'm just trying to build as much as wall as I can. But I'm just really panicking. Like it's really like intense. It's not really that intense, but like because this like redstone like launcher have like needs so much time to reload. That's why I think this kind of like this is actually kind of fair, because like after you got the like after they shoot they need so much time to like do it again. It actually takes around like, whenever I look back, it takes around 3 minutes for me to destroy their base. So it's you have plenty of time to like react. I mean, if you have like 3 minutes, like you know, like if you doesn't defend, I guess it's like, come on, like you have three minutes to defend this. Anyways, like they are still fighting it. Like they kind of get all number in the background, which is really bad. I'm just trying to build as much as I can, and I forgot my ally is still mining the redstone. So I basically become super panic, and I'm glad I leave some of the troop in the circles. I will show you why later of this video. So right now I'm just basically waiting for the cooldown. They are basically like they I don't even know what they're trying to do. They just, I don't know if they are trying to stop me or like they just like gave up or something. I don't know. So I will say if they trying to break the wall, they definitely can do it. This guy try to break the wall. Yeah, they send their troop into the tower. I don't understand. I think they should just send the troop directly into my into my walls. But they end up sending the troop in the towers. But anyways, I'm gonna gather some stones. And right now I have a brilliant idea. So this guy trying to like kill me, and basically I try to cover, let my troop cover me. So although I'm bad at PvP, but at least my troop can help me a little bit. And I just literally use it. I just doesn't really care about that guy because I believe I'm invulnerable whenever I am enter the redstone launcher. So this guy, look at what that guy is trying to do. That guy is changing his mount. That guy actually changing to the bird mount so he can get in. Like look at what he's doing. Uh, I I actually just placed down more walls, just more walls, and there's one person left, and I'm just kind of find it funny. Like I will just build another one. Uh, this is definitely unnecessary. That this decision actually almost cost my life, and you really shouldn't do this. Like if you want to win. So, anyways, so I'm basically just using this redstone launcher. Like I was just thinking, like how about just for the meme, I will just throw it into like this guy, and surprisingly, he's not even dead. I don't think so. Yeah, he doesn't even get one shot, and because I can use the second one, and then I realized a problem. The second one doesn't really have the range to connect to the tower. So I basically just throw it to like the player again. You definitely don't want to do this. This is definitely I'm basically throwing right now. So this guy this guy trying to get in, and this guy already getting. And I was just thinking like this guy will not gonna win. This guy just never going to win this. And I'm terrible. I'm not hitting my shot, and he get me into half of the heart, and I get him, and I was just like, okay, I need to finish right now. So I basically just use the redstone, what is redstone launcher, and just finish the game. But yeah, it's not really that hard, but it's definitely hard to pull out this early. So especially when I was playing like a single player. Obviously, like shout out to this other guys, new ball, new ball, like IGL. Like that guy is actually pretty good. Like he trying to mess with me and almost got me in the end. Actually, pretty like intense, down to half of the heart. But anyways, that's about it. So yeah.